Watch his mouth move. Coffee. Black. He pays in cash, shoves $1 in the tip jar, and the barista looks like she wants to propose marriage. He smiles at her, and I try to telegraph her message. Oh, I know. It hurts when he smiles like that. He moves down the counter to wait for his coffee, and I curve my shoulders and look down to my book again, hoping he doesn't see me. Without the cover of Kit and Zoe, my awkwardness will seem worse. Either panicked silence or a blurting non sequitur, and I don't think I could face his quizzical brow, his gentle smile of pitying encouragement, the same one he offered up last night across the table after I'd stumbled over answering a question as simple as, "Where did you grow up?" In my dream, though, he looked at me with total concentration, with desire. I shake my head, force my eyes to focus, training them back at the top of the page of my textbook so I can start reading all over again. I'm sure I've lost every bit of information I read over in the minutes before he walked in. "Hey," comes a quiet, deep, already familiar voice from above me, and for a second I keep my eyes down, hoping I've somehow developed actual powers of invisibility rather than standard wallflower syndrome. But I can feel him there watching me, those thick black brows probably arranging themselves into the most charming little furrow. This again, he's probably thinking. When I turn to face him, to look up to meet those sea-glass eyes, my elbow knocks my textbook from the table, and Alex reaches a hand out, catching it easily at the spine, not even disrupting the steaming coffee he's holding in his left hand. I think I let out a small groan of frustration, or of exasperation. I'm sure at any moment, after seeing that display of his reflexes, either the barista or the open-mouthed latte drinker will just toss her panties across the room at him. "Cultural anthropology," he says, looking down at the book he's just rescued, his lips tipping up wryly in some ironic recognition. This renowned photojournalist, who's traveled the entire world, has seen it, and so many of its cultures through his own eyes, who's shaped, through his lens, the way other people see it. Holding my little college textbook, my little lottery-induced dream of a college degree, it must seem... "I always wanted to take a class like this," he says, smiling down at me, and for a second I think about throwing my panties at him. It feels like a good 2.5 minutes of me simply blinking at him, adjusting to the handsome glare his face gives off, but in actuality, I'm pretty sure it's only a few startled seconds before I manage a weak, "It's a good class." He nods, gestures to the seat across from me. "Mind if I sit?" "Oh," I say, pulling my papers toward me, clearing space for him on the table. "Sure." Inside my head there's a tattoo of a thought. Don't think about the dream. "Thanks." He sinks into his chair. "Didn't get much sleep last night." "Don't think about it," I tell myself again, hopelessly. "Did you and Kit have a late night?" I feel ludicrously pleased at how normal and casual I've managed to sound, now that the shock has worn off, or I guess now that my eyes have adjusted to his presence. I feel a bit more settled, ready to converse like a normal person. Sort of. When he shifts in his seat, I notice something for the first time. He has a bag with him, a sun-bleached canvas rucksack, one of its straps duct-taped, and as my eyes settle on it, he reaches a hand down, tries to tuck it more tightly under the table. Are you leaving already?" The disbelief in my voice, it seems to lash him like a whip. He snaps his head to the side to look out the window, inhaling sharply through his nose. "You're supposed to stay for the whole weekend," I add. Kit's been preparing for Alex's visit for days, ever since his quick, unexpected call to let her know he'd be in town. A call she'd greeted with such genuine excitement and hope that I'd immediately felt a prickle of unease. Never good luck, I'd thought, to look forward to something that much. He looks back at me then, and I'm tempted to lower my eyes. But Kit must be so disappointed. "I got called in for a job," he says, and it could be true. Alex shoots for the New York Times.